Hey guys, Mark Alloway here. Once again, I want to thank you all for the questions and thank you so much for 1,000 subscribers. Really means a lot, and you guys are the best. I did take one question out of proportion. There was one question in particular. Now, it's not going to be the important subject, which I will get to in just a second. But one of the questions I kind of did not answer correctly was how would you fix World Finals on your own? And one of the things I forgot to address, I did put in the last chance qualifier, but I did forget about the skills and the high jump. What I will say is that, for the first day, I would say do qualifying, last chance, qualifying for both last chance and racing, and then I would also do high jump on the first day. And then the second day, I would do last chance qualifier, skills, and then racing. And then the last day as a whole, freestyle. The parade and freestyle. So that's what I would do. So that's my quick adjustment on the first question. Now, with that out of the way, let's get to my RC update. And this has been long awaited. It's been quite a while since I've done an RC update. So, in regards to the Emax. Oh, by the way, I now have the Parma Bigfoot body, which is a classic. Still quite dirty. There's a couple of bodies that I'll need to run in the water just to rinse off the dust. But, we have the Parma Bigfoot, we have the Parma Gravedigger. This is just a Proline Chevrolet body that I painted into the Carolina Crusher scheme. We have three of the iconic bodies, still in fairly good condition. The hashtag Mark Crush body, it's basically ruined. Well, I mean, the body doesn't exactly, as far as I understand, does it have any cracks? I don't think so. The paint is just like falling apart, so that's basically ruined. This is still an old Slash body. I got two old Emax body. The silver, it's still in good condition and still holds up, but it's falling apart, and I had to cut some parts out. The Emax green body is still in good condition. I could get one more if I'm able to. We have a T-Max 3.3 body, an old school classic. I don't remember what I did with the other one, but that's the one that I have. And that is a Slash body, which I painted in both of its old school stock colors on each half, and I gave it the name Half Sanity. So, bodies are still good. There is still some recyclables that I gotta get rid of when I'm able to. Some tires I might get rid of, some tires I will keep. And right here, I still have another spare Parma Gravedigger body. I had to get another one. I wanted to initially get more stickers because I felt like I ruined some stickers on the first time I did it. But I couldn't find the stickers themselves, so I had to get another body. So I'm gonna have to find someone selling a wrap for the Gravedigger body. It's 1/10 scale. It's 1/10 scale. So I will have to find someone selling a wrap so I can include it with it, and then I can sell it. Old Revo bodies. I gotta put some tools away. So, the body I'm going to sell. And now, as for the Emax. Now, the Emax, it's still holding up very well and still going strong after such a long time. It has some dirt in it. Hold on, let me see if I can. Oh, yeah, it's coming out. Some of it I'll have to rinse off when I'm able to. Yeah, still see the dirt. So, the last time, the new thing I did, I had to get a new steering servo for it. It's not Traxxas related. It's some kind of rock crawler chassis. It's some sort of rock crawler steering servo that I had to get to improve its steering when I lost it. And, hold on. Is it? Oh, the tire. Okay, the tire is just loose. I gotta retighten the bolt or something. Maybe, or is it falling off? No, it's just loose. I wasn't sure if something was broken. So the initial steering that I got for it stopped working. So then I had to buy a new steering servo to get it fixed at a Hobbytown USA in Virginia Beach. So thankfully they were able to get me a new one, but I had to install it myself, but it is still working pretty good. I had to get new, I don't know if you could see, it's like, they're right there, you see that the body mounts, they're starting to like, bend down and such. I gotta get new ones for the front, probably from RPM or something. Oh, and also, I'm gonna have to get new, I gotta get new axles for, like, the main underneath, because, like, if you see right here, you can see, like, zip ties and stuff, like, kind of, like, greased onto it. They basically broke, and then I lost, like, the traction for the truck, so, I'm gonna have to get the exact same ones in good condition, in brand new condition, so I can replace these. And I also gotta get a new, I need to get new, 4-link axles, particularly this one on the right side. One of them, when I first got these, they were working good, and then one of them ended up getting bent or in bad condition, so I had to use another plastic one. So I'm gonna have to get a new metal one eventually to also fix that and make sure the Emax is running in good condition as it can be. I'm also going to have to consider overhauling portions of the truck. Like, obviously the body mounts is one thing. The back I'll probably consider. These ones for the Gravedigger body are good, so no need to worry about that. I also probably need to get more of these shock mount platings that I probably need to get from RPM itself. Maybe also might need to get new skid plates, new screws, an aluminum underneath chassis, this one right here. And there's probably one or two other things that I will replace that's either aluminum or RPM. So I made the decision that I will keep this truck for another year until, like, if I'm able to go to No Limit RC World Finals next year, and then I can run the truck one more time, and then I can retire it and sell it as it is, along with several other parts and the bodies up there that are included with it. So the Emax, it's not for sale, but it's going to be next year. And I did say that I'm going to retire from, hold on, what's it? I don't know. I'm going to retire. I did say that I was retiring from collecting RCs, and that's still going to be the thing. But what I will do, I know someone who is selling a ground pounder with, loads of upgrades with tires, either monster truck tires and mega truck tires, one with electronics. It's a ground pounder that's been overhauled with upgrades, that it's being sold for $300. It's not being sold on eBay, but I know someone. So I'm going to buy that, and I'm going to have 4 RC trucks that I will use to compete at next year's World Finals, and then after that I will sell the Emax, and then I'll just keep the RCs as it is. And there is going to be the time when I retire from RCs completely and then sell them all off. So, but here's the other thing we're going to get to at the moment. Okay, the tire I'm going to get to in a bit. but yeah, overall, there is going to be some new parts that I'm going to add to the Emax, apart from getting the axles fixed. The Slash, first of all, also it looks pretty dirtied up, so I will run that in the rain, or on a day that's very wet, very rainy, and then I'll run it without a body just to clean it up as best as possible. But I'm going to consider getting a 3S 5000 million lipo. Now the 8 cell that I'm using in it does work really good, and it can still work with the charger. But oh, here's the other thing that I didn't bring up. So I might need to consider getting new. If I'm able, I know that there was people. I don't know if it was being sold on eBay. There was people that would sell or find modified version of these battery holders just to put in hump packs for the battery 7-cell hump packs for the 396 Emax. If I'm able to find some, then I will get 2 7-cell humps with the ID thing for the batteries for the Emax, and then, but for the time being, so the 7th cell that the Emax did a long time ago, so while they still work and still charge, they're not working with the battery ID pack, the ID battery chargers anymore. Basically, I think the batteries need to have like an ID thing on it just so they can work with the charger. But as for the Slash, I will consider getting a 3S 5000 something milliamp LiPo for it to give it more power, and I might use it for a competition there and there, aside from the No Limit RC World Finals, and run it under like half sanity or something like that. I did give half sanity a number, which is 52. And these tires from Proline will be used for competition purposes only. I will only use these tires when it comes to running at home, basically. And so so the Slash, after I clean it up, I will have to also fix up the battery holder as it gets stuck at time to time. And I probably will also have to consider getting a fan for the EC. So the Slash I will keep for a little bit of the long haul. Maybe I'll keep it for about another couple of years before I sell that one off. I will also have to consider getting some upgrades. Maybe, the body mount for the rear was an upgrade, as I wanted to. As the body mount, I actually consider getting the rear Proline body mount because I initially got a roll cage for it. The roll cage is gone though, so I don't have that anymore, but it's still holding up pretty good. And I don't need to worry about losing body clips for the back, so that was a plus. I do need to consider getting some upgraded parts. Maybe not a whole lot, but I need to see if I can find if there's like metal axles for like the sides, like right here, the left and right for the wheelbase. And maybe I'll see if there's any aluminum parts for places like this, and a new RPM. Shock mounts, stuff like that. Like, it is holding up pretty good, but I wanted to give it a little bit of an overhaul too before I sell that one. And so the Slash, still holding up good. I just need to clean it up and put a couple of new things on it when I'm able to. And as for the Son of a Digger, or the Spider-Man, it's now back to being Son of a Digger. Yep, that's right. The old BKTs are back on it, and Son of a Digger's back on it. So it's now back to what it used to be, aside from these the shock mounts, the shock straps, whatever you call them. They're gonna remain as where they are, and so for the most part, it'll run exactly how it should be running. And yep, this is the plaque that it basically won. I was that close to winning the actual championship itself. Yeah, that's right. The body and the Ukraine, these Ukraine Geon J Concept tires, they are switched off right here, and they're sitting in the garage. So basically, the thing is, these tires. First of all, I really like the design, and I really like the concept of it. It really has the design of a Ukraine tire of some sorts, where it can gain good traction and provide the truck good power. But these will only now be used if it comes to outdoor dirt competition. And now this thing with the Spider-Man body, it's definitely still going to be used. But the thing is, for one, first of all, if you see that part right there, if the camera can focus, I don't know if it can. That's the best I can do. You see that part right there under Spider-Man's right hand? There's like a little dent in it starting to form. The thing is, obviously, for those of you who ran Tyco remote controls before, these bodies are not like these plastic durability like bodies. These are hard plastic. So they are mainly used for indoor purposes only. So I think unless if you roll it in the dirt, maybe you only get a couple of marks there and there. So after I competed in the Midget Mini RC competition, coming in second, I did do a couple of jumps into a dirt pile that some people made right on the side, and it didn't roll and have hard impacts, but it did leave some pretty decent dents and scratch marks. So this body, it's only used if you're gonna run it indoors or on the outside. So the son of a digger is what I'm going to be using for the most part when it comes to having fun and such. Unless there is people that say you can switch identity, but you have to keep the regular stock BKTs and not run anything else. So the Spider-Man body and these tires, until I'm able to get into another competition that involves dirt, they will be resting in here. One thing I forgot to mention is that I got a new Easy Peak dual charger that doesn't involve like using an app, 100 watts. Okay, so here's the thing. These old Max amps, these old Max amps, first of all, they don't make these batteries anymore. They just started doing LiPos now. So these batteries, they can still work. First of all, you can see how rough, they're banged up they are getting now. But first of all, so they still charge. They just now need to use these old school Easy Peak charger. So with a battery like this and this 8 cell, you see this ID thing right here? These are the only batteries that can work with this charger. These other old 6 cell 5000 milliamp batteries, they will only work if you're gonna use a charger like this. So basically, somehow they're now detecting a thing where they can now only use specific batteries. This is the exact identical dual charger with the ID. It's basically what you use through an app, but with the new one that I have, I'm gonna sell this one. And so, yeah, that's that. And that's gonna do it for my RC update. So I hope you guys like this video, and if you like to see more of this in the future. Oh, by the way, if I do get the ground pounder, hopefully I will. No, not hopefully. I will definitely show you a video when I'm able to. Just like depending if I do get it and what I will learn about it. So either way, guys, thank you for watching this video. And if you want to see more videos like this in the future, leave a like down below, leave a comment, subscribe, and share for more. Thank you guys for watching, and this is Mark Galloway signing out.